Hello there, nice to meet you. My name is Raka. I'm from SD Lab School UPC Biru, Bandung, and I'm gonna be your new teacher for the weekend, of course. Today we're gonna talk about Indonesia. Why? Because I can, I will, you can't stop me. Indonesia is the largest nation in Southeast Asia, and it's between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. It has about 17,000 islands and 280,000 people living in it. It's the fourth largest nation population-wise. Oh my, oh my. This isn't the right book, I have to get one from my office. Surprisingly, half of the population of Indonesia lives on Java. You may ask, why not in Sulawesi or the other big islands? Well, because of volcanoes. I'm not kidding. Volcanoes, when they go kaboom, release ash. Rich ash. Ash rich with minerals. Mineral-rich ash that lands on Java and makes it ideal for growing rice. So, the more food you have, the more people go there for food and jobs. The more food and jobs, the more people. The cycle continues until about half of the population is in Java Island. You may ask again, why is there a lot of volcanoes there and not on the other islands? Well, the answer is that not only is Indonesia right in the worst part of the Red Ring of Fire, Indonesia is basically in the middle of three converging continental plates: the Eurasian, the Pacific, and the Australian plates. So yeah, it's a hot spot for volcanoes. Indonesia has about 400 volcanoes with 1,500 active volcanoes, which is a lot. Isn't that crazy? With a lot of people comes diversity in food. As I said, there's about 280,000 people living in Indonesia. So, yeah, there's a lot of different foods. But we're only gonna take a look at three today. Number one, fried rice. Fried rice, or nasi goreng, is a stir-fried dish often cooked in a wok or a frying pan. It is often cooked with seafood, vegetables, egg, meat, or other ingredients, and is usually eaten by itself or as a side dish. Number two, baso. Baso, or bakso, is an Indonesian meatball soup. It's an Indonesian meatball soup. Fun fact, with a lot of people comes diversity in food. As I said, there's about 280,000 people living in Indonesia. So, yeah, there's a lot of different foods. But we're only gonna take a look at three today. Number one, fried rice. Fried rice, or nasi goreng, is a stir-fried dish often cooked in a wok or a frying pan. It is often cooked with seafood, vegetables, egg, meat, or other ingredients, and is usually eaten by itself or as a side dish. Number two, baso. Baso, or bakso, is an Indonesian meatball soup. It's an Indonesian meatball soup. Fun fact, what you may not know is that the traveling meatball vendor, me, is usually associated with the undercover operations of Indonesia. I'm not kidding. So yeah, it's because they're very easy to move around the city. They usually have walkie-talkies to communicate with each other, and they're used by the members of Densus 88 to spy on terrorist activity. One meatball, please.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Oh, yeah, you're done. Number 3, rendang. Rendang is a Minangkabau dish. It's a rich meat-based dish, and it's usually slow-cooked. Braised with coconut milk, seasoned with herbs and spices for hours on end. It's hard work. As the liquid evaporates, the meat turns brown and tender, caramelized and infused with rich taste. See you at class. So you want to learn about Indonesia's political power? Well, okay then. Indonesia is basically the kingpin of Southeast Asia. With their growing economic power, with their tradition of leadership, and with their control over critical sea lanes, it makes them a national powerhouse with relations to nations such as, but not limited to, the US, Saudi Arabia, the Netherlands, Malaysia, Japan, and China. And with their latest nickel export ban and modernization efforts, countries that rely on cheap Indonesian exports may have to look out. And with their last president, Joko Widodo, laying the groundworks from major economic country, they're on the right path to becoming a major nation in a couple of decades. Okay there, class. We've learned a lot today, specifically geography, foods, and politics of Indonesia. So yeah, you can go home now. After this, I'm gonna go out with some friends and then sleep because now is literally midnight. So yeah, okay. Bye bye, see you later. Hope you have a nice day.